Alright, welcome back. I figured I'd skip the boring part where you stare at my face for 10 minutes and I tell you what I'm going to do and just go do what I'm going to do. We are out on Lake Francis in, I think it's Eliason, Minnesota. I just fixed my trim on everything on the boat. Got it rewired, pretty simple. Kind of a pain, you gotta get your hands in some small stuff. Seems like it's fixed. I also found a bad connection that maybe was causing the issue because it would happen when it got wet, so like when it rained or something. But anyways, I don't know how much talking I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna try to keep this video shorter, like 20 minutes or less. So probably cut out a lot of stuff. I got a second camera there. See which one gets better angles. That's how I used to do it. Anyways, enjoy the fishing. I'm sure you'll see if I catch anything. Oh, and I'm trying a different angle. You're on my chest this time versus being on my head. So, I don't know. See if that makes a difference. Switch it up a bit. Although I think I'm kind of going with the wind right now. So I think I might have to switch it up and come against the wind so I can fish these spots. Normally, like over here in this area, there's like a weed patch, but the water's normally clear. I usually only fish this in the spring anyways, or early summer. Water's clearer than it normally is. But we'll see. Oh, what do we got here? Nope, nothing. Just some weeds, but that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for those weeds. Flip around here. Got a decent pike out here and it raked my finger. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, right there. Probably can't see it very well. I could post a picture of the fish. I was by myself and I didn't have any of the GoPros or anything with me before I started to make videos again. So I didn't really have a good way to get a picture of it. So I did the one-hand holder thing. It's a decent fish. And I am not set up at all to catch any type of pike or muskie or anything like that because I just don't have like a big net. I don't know if I need to switch up the color. I didn't even show. I'll show you what I'm using. Barnacast. Oop. This is what I'm using. Just a Texas rigged gold. Is that watermelon or green pumpkin? Gold and green flake. Oh, I should split the. There. That was the problem. I didn't have it split. Or maybe they're not in this area anymore. They moved on. Getting into that fall time fishing. You can see the trees starting to turn over. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's marks everywhere. You see that there? I think that's like a school of some baitfish, maybe. I heard rumors of walleye being here. I've never fished them, but you got a group there. Which means I'm right on top of them, so I should either like throw a drop shot down there or back off. I think I need to slide out just a little bit. I'm in like 14 feet of water. So maybe if I go, oh, I don't know, out this way a little bit, and cast just right back on that. I mean, could you imagine fishing without electronics nowadays? I know some people do it and they clean up, but man, it'd be so tough. And then you got bass that just, or you know, all the major pro series that just outlawed the forward-facing sonar, which I don't know. It's just another tool to use to catch fish. Maybe it's a good idea, maybe it's not. I don't think it's a bad idea for the pros to be able to use it because, you know, they don't keep the fish anyways and they throw them all back. Now, sure, there's a hooking mortality, and you have one of those, you're going to hook into hundreds of fish in a day, even when they're practicing. But I think they can still use it during practice. They just can't use it in the event. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. I want one, just can't afford it. They look pretty sweet. Talked to a guide, and he uses them for like crappie fishing and stuff. And he said it's awesome because you just cruising along, trolling along. He's a multi-species guide, so they do like walleye, crappie, perch, you know, all the things that people want. And they, you know, they'll be trolling around, and he'll use that forward facing to kind of scan in front of them to find a school or something. And once they find a school of crappies, excuse me, they stop, throw slip bobbers at the school of crappies. Look at that, I was dragging a rock. I've been dragging on a rock. Kind of cool. Love to get one. There's one. Oh, it's a pike. It's got to be a pike. Nope, big bass. I guess not big, but decent. Alright, what do we learn? They're shallower than I think. Started fishing like 14, 16 feet of water, and I caught that one out of 6. So, this reed patch, if it's in 4 feet of water or more, I'm gonna fish it. Here's another one. Little guy. Winched him right out. These little ones are the most feisty. I swear. Okay. I'm gonna flip around here. Oh my god, that one took off like a rocket. I don't think this is a bass. I think this is a pike. I didn't even get the boat flipped around. Yeah, that's the pike. Now, let's see if I can get bit again. Yikes. Come on. Not a bad one. Let it go. Maybe switching up to the black was the way to go. Black and red. Black red flake. Was it Jared Swindell, I think? He says, they ain't catching them on green pumpkin, catching them on black and blue. They ain't catching them on black and blue, catching them on green pumpkin. But black and red, that's the key. That's the ticket. Man, that one, got me with the hook or something, I think. Right there in the crook of your thumb and finger. Oh, come on. Hung up in a weed. I think I gotta change my plastic. Getting all piled up there on the hook. I'm all fish jumpy. Oop. Probably for good reason. Yeah, that's moving on. So, nope. He had it. It was a 6-pounder. I'll post a meme of that. That's a funny one. It's a log he caught. Although I have heard hook sets are free, so send them. Maybe I need to pull that up. No, I didn't. kind of like shut off. I don't know if I'm just, because of the wind, I can't get back into the same spot or what, but just move on down the line, I guess. Oh, there's one. Oh, that was a pike. I saw it too. That was a pike. I saw it. Milfoil's got that more, not very green though, it's kind of brown. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm very choked out, like 6 feet deep in here. I don't have very strong tests, so if I have to winch something out of there, I don't think it's going to happen. Actually, kind of, well, no, I'm not. There's too many houses around. I was going to say, I was kind of surprised no one's duck hunting over here. Not that I've seen a... Oh, duck's not open yet. Never mind. Next weekend. I think early goose was going on, and then the youth weekend, but I think everything's closed right now. Finally got an early teal season. It's kind of sweet. Didn't get out for that. Maybe I should do a video on fixing up the duck boat. Get it ready to go. Can't go out for opener or the next 2 weekends after that. Oh, there was something right there. That, and it's hard to film a duck hunting video. I've tried in the past. Maybe I'll throw a clip up or something. I don't know. That'll make this that'll make this video even longer. I don't want to do that. But it's hard to film duck hunting. That and YouTube doesn't like guns. So, and things dying. And the whole point of watching a duck hunting video is watch ducks get folded. So I don't know. I don't know how I don't know if you guys watched Meat Eater, but I don't know how they get away with, you know, showing guns and hunting and animals on YouTube. I don't know if they have a monetization or they don't monetize their channel or what they do about it. I know they got their like podcasts and everything like that, and they got other shows that aren't about hunting, but I think for the main part everybody's going to them to see hunting stuff, so I don't know. I saw a flash of a body over here. I don't know if it was like a pike or bass, but or maybe they just get by on their sponsorships, I don't know. Or partnerships, I guess I should say. And, you know, their podcasts, they film that now, so maybe that's how they get by on it. I don't know. I know, like, was it Fishing with Flair? Andrew Flair, I think he's a Nebraska, Iowa guy, somewhere down there on the border. He he had issues with monetization when he started showing his hunting stuff on YouTube, his duck hunting stuff. So I think he's sticking mainly, I don't know, I haven't watched his stuff in a long time, but it's good stuff. Just don't have time. This windy side better. 10:30. I gotta get going here soon. Told the wife I'd be home by noon at the latest, about an hour drive. Yeah, we live out in the middle of nowhere. It's 20 minutes to the nearest town. It's great, love it. But I miss being 10 minutes from one of my favorite lakes. Kind of miss that. Although that lake on a day like today, it would be swamped with people. You got till about 9 o'clock, and then you got to get off the water. So you got to get out there early morning, 6 if not earlier, and then you get the heck off there as soon as you see the first wakeboard boat, because it's going to be a zoo. And it's a small lake. I think it's about 1,000 acres, maybe less, 800. And I mean, that seems like a lot, but when you're talking in terms of a boat, it's not really that much. Actually, I think it's 500 acres. I'll look it up. I'll post the actual acreage. But yeah, it's like fishing Minnetonka. I don't know. Some people like to do it. I don't. I don't like dealing with the boat traffic. That, and they got a speed limit of 40 miles an hour, so it makes it tough to get around fast to places. You know, try and beat traffic or whatever. Find a calm bay. If you find a calm bay, I know some people love Minnetonka. They go crazy for it. That's all they fish, which is a great fishing lake. Don't get me wrong. But the amount of people and traffic on the lake is just insane. I don't know, what view do you like better? You like it on my head or you like the chest? Let me know. I like the chest almost better because it seems like everything's more like right here. But then, I don't know. I like the head because, you know, it's, you know, every time I look somewhere you can look with me. But then again, it's make you motion sick, so I don't want to do that. I want people to watch the videos, not turn it off because they're getting motion sick or whatever. And with it on the chest, I don't feel like I'm standing out fishing a lake like this, like, oh, there's a fish. Oh, I missed him. I don't feel like I'm standing out. There's like nobody out here right now. Probably because everybody's going home to get ready for football season. Probably going home, get ready, watch the game, stuff like that. Saw Dad and his kid coming out on the water. It's always good to see. My kid is just a little older. I mean, 4, it's tough. You gotta take him on short trips. Don't want to burn them out. Don't want them to hate it because they get bored. I don't know, this kid was probably 8, 10. You know, doing simple stuff, holding the boat at the dock, doing all that. It's good to see. I like to see it. I like to see people getting the kids out. My favorite, like, clips and videos to watch are, you know, dads and their kids out fishing, and the dad hooks like a monster fish or whatever, and he hands the pole off to his kid. That's always cool to see. I like that. You think about it. You let a kid reel in like a 30-inch walleye or a monster muskie or a big bass, something like that. That kid is going to be hooked for life. Versus, you know, the dad stepping in and taking it all. You know, just not letting the kid reel it in. That's what we need with these sports, you know, hunting and fishing. We gotta have youth getting into it, otherwise it's gonna die off and we're not gonna be able to do it. See it coming in legislation like what they got in California and Arizona and Colorado, parts of it. Not good. Not good. I need to get going, but I want to get one more fish. I had that one on over there. I have a feeling this is going to be another hour-long video. I've talked a lot. Maybe I'll cut some of it out. But not everything I say is gold. It's broadcast to the world. Hopefully it's entertaining though. Hopefully you guys are entertained. It's getting easier to talk to myself though. It was weird the first time. Felt like it just rambled on about stuff. I'm still rambling, but it makes more sense now. I don't know. I was like right on the edge of where that weeds start up, so maybe I should go back that way a little bit. There's the weeds again. I feel like I'm bumping the camera all the time with my fishing rod. What is this? This is a Lew's speed spool and a carrot stick. Wild Wild Black. I got one of the orange ones and I really love it, but I busted all the eyelets. It's old. Probably 6, 7 years old. I get beat up in this boat. I don't have like rod tubes or anything. I just got a box I store all my rods in, so. The worst are these cleats on the boat, you know, where you tie up. I had like a very expensive rod, and I set it down, was doing something, retied, went to pick it up, and it just nicked the edge of the cleat, and you know, I heard it, and I didn't want to believe it, so I threw a cast out, and the rod folded in half. It was very sad, very, very sad. That, and I've had. Like, this boat's old. You can kind of see it. The seats are tore up. Motor is faded. I rebuilt that motor. I can't get rid of that motor. I love the motor too much. It just... I blew it up. I rebuilt it. It's my baby. But, like, these doors are soft, and then, you know, the seats all chewed up, as you can tell. Just old. I really like this boat, but I really want, like, a more of a walleye multi-species boat. That and I need a new trolling motor. It's getting hot. today. I feel like I don't really have a pattern of this wind. I'm just kind of roaming around this weedy area. My line on the graph is doing this all over the place. I think I gotta call it. Alright, I think that's going to do it. So we'll call it there for a video. Hope you enjoyed. Caught a couple fish.